Hey, you all, welcome back to the channel. And guys, I think it's pretty much settled now. I think we have emerged as the victor in the competition that's been held over on Twitter. I just want to take a moment and tell the Electroneum community I'm very proud of its participation, despite the many problems that have come up through what comes with passion in competition. So I'm sure you all are well known. When I checked Twitter several moments ago, I didn't see any formal announcements, but I was pretty sure the competition had ended, and Electroneum was up in the voting about 80. It was like something like 81%. Over Lindacoin. So, very proud of the Electroneum community for its participation. It's coming together to try to win this thing. And we're just going to talk about this competition a little bit, what it meant, its importance, and, in my opinion, how we should have viewed this entire thing. So, there had been, early on, what comes with heated competition sometimes. I recall I used to take friends and family out to play pool. It got to the point where we got so obsessed with having these little tournament pool games that just about every evening we go to a pool hall and, play pool and fun. I mean, we had a lot of fun, but there was some intense competition. It was some fierce competition. And it would get heated at times. But the important thing was that, at the end of the day, it was my family and my friends. And that's how I think we should view crypto. Right, and what happened with this competition? At the end of the day, guys, we're in a very small pool of cryptocurrencies with a little over $200 billion, and trying to bring the rest of the world into this. So we're this close, small knit family, right? Little close knit family, and when something positive happens in cryptocurrency, it's the impact of that. It resonates throughout all cryptocurrency. So good news throughout cryptocurrency is good news for us all. We know that the price of Bitcoin generally is going to affect the price of the altcoins and so on and so forth. So, we aren't each other's enemies, right? And some of these steps we've taken, I think, is a misunderstanding, I think, of how we should see ourselves in the cryptocurrency space, because we do gain from everyone's success to a great degree, right? If there's positive info, just like if there's negative information throughout the cryptocurrency space, it's gonna, in some fashion or another, affect us. And when there's good things in the cryptocurrency space, it's going to kind of trickle down, right? So this is how we should look at this. But now, during this competition, there were some interesting things I like to bring up that I seen happening. And one was, I believe the gentleman's name is Mr. Wallace. Seems like a nice enough guy. Seemed to put this all together. But it was found out that Mr. Wallace is a part of Lindacoin, and Lindacoin, a token that has been out that is ranked, looks like number 347. I don't know much about Lindacoin. I've been picking up bits and pieces about it, but apparently some people like this coin, right? And it's ranked 347, $79,000 worth of volume over the last 24 hours. So not a particularly high rank coin, but it's a community that is into this. It deals with some proof of stake, right? So it's a staking coin. People earning money off of staking a coin, and it's also, if I understood it correctly, what it's doing, it's doing an Ethereum bait type neo type thing where you can run different applications, decentralized applications on your platform. So um, they were the final competitor out of all these coins. Now, throughout the competitions, there have been accusations of some illegal activity like vote buying, and apparently token pay and Electroneum were found to be guilty of that. Now, the first thing came to mind was, why would a community like Electroneum need to resort to vote buying? I was always a little bit concerned about that claim, and with the evidence that was was coming forth, even if that was the case, that there was some vote buying going on, there's still no definitive proof that Electroneum did the vote buying. Like, if token pay was vote buying, and all of a sudden Electroneum's vote buying with them to try to match and fight backwards and forward. uh, it's no proof, really proof, that the vote buying was initiated by the Electroneum community. For all we know, it could have been someone else who was doing the vote buying. Maybe they were doing it to make it look good. Maybe they were buying for both sides, and you don't never really know with this thing. And without evidence, without sufficient evidence, it's hard, to. I think you gotta be careful with certain accusations about what's going on. You can, maybe, so it's very hard to figure out methods and what people are after, right, in that situation. But what's a little bit concerned about Mr. Wallace, and this isn't an accusation, it's just an observation. What's concerning is he is a part of LenderCoin team. And he put together this marketing of this event, and his token was in the finals. He says on his Twitter post that he can't control the voting; it's not controlled by him. And I'm not saying anything about that. I'm not making any accusations that it's anything like that going on. I don't have that information. I have no reason to believe anything else about that. But what is factual is that he is a part of the LenderCoin community, and that this whole event and the marketing, behind it, he's part of that. So, is it kind of a conflict of interest? Maybe it kind of feels that way to me. But anyway, his token makes it to the finals, even though it's a 340 ranked number 347. I've never really heard of it into this event. And token pay, another pretty low ranked token, although they are in these partnerships, them alone, they don't aren't performing that well on CoinMarketCap. But so all of this was going on, but I guess the point I'm trying to make at this point is, I'm just proud of what the Electroneum community did throughout all of this, and I don't think we should look at the negatives of this. I think that we should have just looked at this. A lot of ugliness did come out with token pay and different things, but I think overall we should look at us as in this all together in the crypto space, because it's so small and we need more people to get in. We need to grow the community, right? Because like I said, good information, good things coming out of one of our camps is gonna trickle to the rest of us. So we need to be mindful of that. Now, here's what I want to say about Mr. Wallace and LenderCoin putting this event together, and everything that happened. Despite what may have went on or may have not have went on, or what I do see in Mr. Wallace is he has a good way of marketing, and I think this is important to marketing, keeping communities active in cryptocurrency and the altcoins, because now Linda it was in the finals with Electroneum, didn't win, but came close to winning. Okay, so he's put a lot of attention on Linda Coin by holding this event, right? And I think that's good marketing through social media. So, in the past, I've talked about various marketing. Now, I haven't been specific about marketing, what type of marketing. I'm not a marketing guru, but I am seeing that there are many ways to market, and anybody who ignores marketing through social media, I can't, you cannot deny social media marketing. I don't think that's a good idea. I don't think that's a good marketing approach. So with everything that's went on, what Mr. Wallace has done with this event and his coin in particular, I think it was marketing genius, personally. Now, of course, we didn't want all the negative things to happen. We didn't want people resulting to some type of unprofessional like sportsmanship, and creating this bad blood, amongst the community, and also reflect the bad on themselves, because it does cause people to look at you in a different light when you are unprofessional, and information is coming from people, that are part of your organization and that are part of your platform officially. So you got to be careful with that. But I guess what I'm saying, guys, is I kind of wish Electroneum would take a page out of the book of Linda Coin in this event. And again, that's not saying anything's wrong with Electroneum's marketing approach, but it is saying that it's all right to be versatile. It's all right to do many different things and do various things. And, we can do things like that ourselves. I don't think we necessarily need the Electroneum team. Now, I guess Mr. Wallace is part of Linda Coin, but I think anybody could have possibly put an event together like this who had a pretty, good following or something like that, perhaps even better than him. But anyway, guys, I'm going to end the video and just say proud of all of you guys who participated, showed the strength of our community, and are letting people know what Electroneum's all about. And I'm just going to leave it at that, guys. If you like content like this, don't forget to like and subscribe. And until next time, take care.